Hello and welcome to this 2K Sports presentation of the WNBA. In this game, we'll see the Minnesota Lynx against the Los Angeles Sparks. With Tim Swartz and Brian Vanafitemi, I'm Blake Suniga, and we're courtside here in sunny Southern California. Well, in case you forgot, these LA fans are reminding everyone that they can make some serious noise.
And of course, I think these LA fans, happy to see Minnesota. Reminds them of that 2016 title they won, the banner flying proudly in this arena.
And so for Minnesota, well, they trail the season series 2-1, and this is the fourth and final meeting of the year against Los Angeles. For teams that haven't quite met expectations, this is the first time of the season when trade rumors intensify.
Well, when you underperform, the pressure starts to build, not only on the players, but on the front offices and their ability to improve their rosters.
And it's always a risk to make a trade and shake up the locker room, but if you have the opportunity to get better, you have to take it.
Well, that's just not a sight you see very often because she has a great feel for that jump shot, especially when she's open.
Now here's Agumake, and a miss there on the triple. Here's Sherrod. She's covered by Hamby. Collier inside. She's against Brink. And the shot goes down.
Great to see her score inside. Collier is an all-around forward, capable of scoring in a variety of ways, including in the paint.
And all around the rim that time before dropping in.
That's a play right there, guys. Just on the zip. Also on the finish.
Pass. And so just over a minute and a half played. And here's Ariel Atkins outside. With here. That one, her second bucket, marker 2 for 4.
With fancy handles and the confidence, Nafisa Collier is exceptional offensively.
Sharpshooter in this league, but that's not a shot that D can afford to give to her.
The three for Howard shoots and misses. 0 for 1 to begin the game. Past Alama. Ogumake to the paint. Here's Hamby. Rebound by Rupert. First quarter ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. And no doubt, when it comes to Minnesota, Nafisa Collier.
When she's someone you expect to put up 20, 10, and 5 anytime she's out there, she's been a defensive player of the year. But Collier, she sets the tone for the Lynx.
Now here's Alaman. Outside Brink. Let's go with a 3. The rebound by Rupert. The Lynx trailing. McBride outside. Pass to Sherrod. Rupert. She's covered by Hamby. Now Howard. And stolen by Cameron Brink. Atkins with it. Now guarded by that one.
Nimble move by Hamby, getting around the contacts.
Just under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the first quarter. Rupert shoots the 3. No.
They got lucky. And the defense taking a big chance, leaving her open behind the arc. I'm not sure they will get.
Now here's Atkins. 5 points in the game. Are no good. Misses. Here's Ogumake. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. Well, I mean, league respected players.
A lot of that comes from her job as done an incredible job. She's so beloved around the league.
back in her career.
Here's Atkins. And the outside. Here's Ogumake. Nice.
By going to
buries it from 3-point.
Score the court and really taking off.
Here is a good outside. Salema. Good. And Erica Hamby gets the assist.
right back at you. They immediately get those 3 points back.
Just trading punches from long range.
It's been a heavyweight fight.
Here's Collier. And so she draws the foul on the shot. Trip to the line to shoot. Lots to love about Nafisa Collier and her game. What do you like the most, though, Tim?
As you said, Blake, there is a lot of things that Nafisa does very well. I mean, she can score, rebound, defend, play make. Collier's ability to do it all, be versatile, that's my favorite.
And the first one drops. And so she makes both from the line. Here's Ogumake. Outside Atkins. Brink. The three-pointer, no good. Now Sherrod. Up any points in this one. Pass to McBride. From the arc. Gets to go from down.
3 points.
I love how McBride is making mistakes. She really plays her game and then will live with the results.
Now here's Hamby. Ogumake. And that comes off the assist by Erica Hamby.
Yeah, good luck. If you're a starter, it is never going to be an easy night.
Collier outside to the left wing. Wide open look. And she buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down.
It's hard to find fault with anything she's doing this quarter. Well, offensively at least.
Pass to Cannon to the inside. To Howard. And the Lynx pushing it up now. And she floats it in for the easy two. Assist on that one.
Put herself in a great position to finish that break up.
And that right there is just a great read of how the play was developing and where the ball was going.
Such high basketball IQ.
And it's Ogumake missing.
Unusual miss. Typically her skill on the inside trumps average defense.
Pulls up. Rupert, no good. The Sparks trailing. Ogumake outside. Outside Atkins. And it's off from three-point range. By Kayla McBride. It's stolen by Neko Ogumake. And here's Cannon. She's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard.
You don't want to give up that kind of look often.
They're very lucky they didn't get burned.
Pass to Collier. McBride. She's covered by Ogumake. And here's Rupert. Shot clock at 6. From outside, off the mark. Here's Cannon. Here's Atkins. And it's Collier with the rebound.
Much be found.
Pass to Sherrod. Back to Collier. Down low. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
They've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
Everybody always thinks it's passing that gets you assists, but also their movement off the ball, it's created those opportunities.
Here's Cannon. Left side Atkins. Pass to Agumake. Cannon. Hamby guarded by Howard. To stop the drought. Hamby misses. The Lynx leading. On the wing, Kayla McBride. She's covered by Agumake. McBride up top. The screen by Collier. From the corner. And she gets the friendly spin, and that one drops.
Just no hesitation going up with it. Collier's confidence is what allows her to drain quick shots.
Pass to Hamby. Back to Atkins. And it would have counted had it fallen, but it's offline. And so the first quarter in the books. Lynx ahead, leading by 5. Stay with us as we get set to bring you quarter number 2 after this. And now, The second quarter just getting set to begin. And from what we've seen from the Lynx, what's your take so far?
Not much room to operate on this one. A very tough D through one.
You know, they haven't given up a lot of easy chances at all.
Here's Cannon. Looking for a first basket still in this one. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark. Here's Taylor. From deep. Another shot. The Sparks grab the miss.
She thought she had a clear path to the hoop, but great work by the D to cut her off.
Now here's Peely. That doesn't fall. Can't drop her first shot. Pass to Taylor. Carlton, defended by Van Loo. The 17-footer, and she can't bank that one in. Now Peely. Now here's Hamby. Now Burrell. Van Loo for three. Ooh, no luck on that one. Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. Here's Taylor. She's covered by Hamby. From deep. Carlton, shot is off. So it's the Sparks now. In the second quarter, held scoreless. And it's Peely missing. Now here's Carlton, defended by Van Loo. Here's Coffey. No good on the three. And it's the Sparks ball. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. Van Loo can't hit.
You know, there are times it's okay to take that shot, but not many of them.
I think the only excuse for a shot like that is if you're trying to beat the buzzer.
Coffey. Can't hit from in close.
If she can get to the rim, she'll usually turn it into points, but the defense stood tall there.
Pass to Burrell. And here's Hamby. They set a pick. And count the basket. She was fouled, and she's going to the line for one more.
At the line for Los Angeles, Hamby. Shooting one.
What's up?
You can trust Erica Hamby to deliver all-out effort on the floor. She really puts in the work to make the most of her minutes, and she can be a difference maker for this team.
Here's Sherrod. She hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. Pass to Carlton. Here's Howard. Hamby grabs the miss. The Sparks trailing. And here's the fast break. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. And they're unable to get the tying basket there. Now here's Carlton. Defense is right there. And that'll be Minnesota's ball as it goes out of bounds. Lynx able to keep the ball here.
For Minnesota, number 1, Rupert.
6 on the shot clock. Here's Carlton. And again, no good by Minnesota. So it's the Sparks now. Pass to Van Loo. Over Collier. Van Loo's shot is good. And it's all knotted up.
Intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
Now the Lynx with it. No points yet here in the second quarter for them. Here's Rupert. She's covered by Hamby. Back to Collier. Great D that time from Neko Bumake. Pass to Van Loo. Now Burrell. Hamby right side. Julie Vanloo on the wing. Drains the three-pointer.
I'm not sure that was the play they had set up, but it was too good a look to pass up.
Minnesota calls a timeout. Making a change here. Minnesota trailing. Pass to Rupert. Inside. Can they get it? And the layup is good.
Well, anytime she steps out there, Napheesa Collier, a threat to drop 20 or more, she is on one tonight.
Outside Atkins. Back to Ogumake from past the arc. That drops and it comes off an assist from Ariel Atkins.
Nice pass. She got that ball right into her teammate's shooting pocket, and it yielded great results. Don't need much range to hit from that distance.
Atkins with it. She's got 5. Pass to Cannon for 3. Another 3 for the Sparks.
This looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the three-pointers they're allowing.
I don't know. I mean, there might be more defense in warm-ups. They need to close down on these threes.
The drive by Napheesa Collier. It's good.
Defensively, they're on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
And if they don't start showing some aggression, things are just going to get worse.
Now here's Atkins. Puts up a 3. The three-pointer is on target.
That's just great ball movement.
And that's key this run. Passing it with a purpose. The D has not been able to keep up.
Pass to Rupert. Now here's Carlton. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Now Atkins. To the middle. Here's Ogumake. Good D by Natasha Howard. One thing this team loves about Natasha Howard, she's a winning player.
In one point in her career, she won 3 of 4 titles with 2 different teams. And she's a former Defensive Player of the Year, plays the game with serious effort.
The Sparks leading. To the inside. Here's Brink. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Ariel Atkins.
She can time her passes so perfectly. What an assist.
Pass to Rupert. And here's Carlton. Now Howard. She's covered by Hamby. Howard can't get it to go. And the Sparks with possession here. They lead by 6, their biggest margin. Ogumake outside. Hamby. Pass to Cannon. Takes the 3. Minnesota grabs the miss. Here's Carlton. Now Sherrod. Back to Collier. There's the three. Cans it from downtown.
A steady shooter from beyond the arc. Collier's presence on the floor helps space it. A big asset for this team.
And the Sparks call time here.
Well, the coach needs to get him back into a flow offensively. Things have slowed down, and they're starting kind of to force their shots.
Yeah, things have snowballed on them. started piling up. I like this timeout to sort of calm down the team and get reset.
Alema goes up and lays it in nice and easy.
Well, here in the second, they're showing some signs of life offensively.
Yeah, steadying themselves after a really tough first quarter. They're on the right track.
Here's Rupert. Now Sherrod. Here's Howard. 6 to shoot. He drains it in as the shot clock ticks down.
Well, you simply have to be aware of Natasha Howard inside. When she gets in position, she usually doesn't miss.
Now here's Agumake, and stolen by Collier. And a 3-on-3 fast break. Pass to Howard. Banked in off the glass.
Oh, I love that vision, guys. What a great job threading that pass into the lane.
And here's Agumake, covered by Collier. Here's Cannon. The basket good off the assist from Neko Agumake.
They're working in closer to the bucket here in the second.
Yeah, the threes weren't falling early, and sometimes seeing a few easier ones go in can renew that touch.
1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. And here's Sherrod. Quiet so far offensively, searching for first points of the game. Here's Collier, using the post moves to get the 2 points.
She's made the most of her chances, hasn't she? She needs to keep on working to get these.
That has been very close ahead. They're up by 1. And don't go. We'll see you for welcome back. The second half is about to get underway. So far, and Collier has been really
Shot and she was up on the shot selection.
And that led to a very high points per shot number for her. And that's a stat that really tells you how efficient a player has been.
Here's Alema. Outside Atkins. To the paint. Here's Rupert. Chance there to take the lead. Missing. With Sparks Okay, clock at 4. And here's Ariel Atkins outside.
Some of the shots he's taken today have been absolute head scratchers. A game of horse, and it's not.
Pass to Collier. Now Rupert. And here's no good with the triple. A little over a minute gone here in the second half. Alema, McBride covering. Up top, Alema. She's got 5. Sparks, no good.
It's a full spell for them coming out of the half, missing their first 3 shots.
McBride outside for the lead. Brink grabs the miss. Outside, Atkins. Bambi outside. Ogumake.
Well, Ogumake can overwhelm defenders with her expansive skill set, and that really helps her get to the line.
The first one falls.
It can be so opposing. She's got a clear height advantage over many players. Knows how to fight for her shots.
That's also good, so she hits them both. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. And they've been looking at a sink offensively.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Pass to 6 on the shot clock. Howard.
Fall apart, especially on the interior.
Goals they've allowed from within touching distance of rim.
And the basket.
That makes
A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Pass to Roop. Back to Collier. Outside. Trot. Now here's Collier. Can't tie it up as that one misses.
a lot of clanks by them early in the second here so far. Only 1 make on 5 tries.
Inside. And there's the 3-second violation. And this is what the schedule looks like for the Los Angeles Sparks. On Sunday, and the Connecticut Sun are coming in for against the Washington Mystics.
And you know that matchup could easily go either way. Small mistakes could be the difference, and both teams will need to be at their best.
Who's going to get the little things done, guys?
Third quarter action and just under 3.5 minutes of pass. Cameron Brink out there after ACL.
Talent. Blocks. Alert play. Just a great job of hitting her teammate on.
Tries to break her ice.
Well, Atkins can score anywhere on the court.
For the tie. Brink brings down the ball.
It's not exactly killing him. She had 1 3-ball in the yes, but still none here in the second.
Ogumake with the ball covered by Collier. Hamby right side. Over Howard. The second.
Paid for it.
Boxing out.
And that's what it's all about, Brian. Rebound, effort.
No scoring yet.
Straight cash. I like seeing Howard rise up mid-range shots.
And here's the okay. Okay. Sweet little floater.
A true student of the game, Ogumake is constantly learning new ways to break down opponents.
Pass to Rupert. Now McBride jacks up a three. Hamby grabs the miss. Ogumake right side. Outside Atkins. For three. Rebound by the Lynx.
Her shot has been off today. With her team leading, perhaps she should maybe focus more on her floor game.
Collier outside. Goes up from the top of the key and rebounded by Brink.
She has been anything but her usual self this quarter. It's been ugly.
Down low. Here's Ogumake. Rebounded by McBride.
Those chances, usually they're 2 points for her. The D, I guess, did just enough to bother her.
And the Lynx miss again. The Sparks leading to the middle. Here's Ogumake. And that comes off the assist by De'Erica Hamby.
One aspect of their play today that's been far superior is their passing.
And that kind of flow, it can be elusive, but the great offenses have it. And that's just what they've shown tonight.
Now here's Collier. 21 points in the game. No good, and they can't put an end to this drought.
A rough quarter scoring the ball. He's not helping.
Pass to Atkins. Outside Brink. Here's Ogumake. McBride covering.
2 minutes remaining.
And Ogumake gets it to go.
A resilient player in every sense of the word. Ogumake doesn't allow shot contests to keep her from scoring.
Here's Sherrod. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for her.
A frustrating quarter for her, especially with the team trailing.
To the inside. Lynx shot is off. Got a piece of it. And stolen by Ogumake. And she drops it in from the
Well, they can't ask much more of her than what she's done this quarter.
out to Rupert. Now McBride. Now here's Howard. And the layup falls.
Well, she's shot a very good percentage today, and her team has needed every last bit of it.
To the paint. Here's Hamby. So the whistle blows on the shot. 2 free throws for the contact there.
Second personal foul.
Textbook pump fake from Hamby. What a clever player.
At the line for Los Angeles, De'Erica Hamby. 2 shots.
And that one misses. So it's both teams making substitutions here. That's off as well, so she misses both. Here's Collier, and she drops in the layup off glass.
Well, she's scoring most of their points, but she can't score them all. She needs some help if they're going to come back.
Pass to Peely. Now Van Loo. From outside the arc. And Collier pulls it down. Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Coffee outside. Now Collier. Inside. Deflected. Out of bounds. It'll be the Sparks ball.
Substitution for the Los Angeles Sparks. Number 13, Barker.
Van Loo with it. She has 5. Lets the 3 fly. The shot will not fall. And that's going to do it for the third quarter. The Sparks on top, leading by 8. And time for a short break. Stay right where you are. The fourth quarter is coming up next.
It's the fourth quarter.
fourth quarter just moments away now as we welcome you back. The Lynx trailing. And here's Carlton. For three, Nafisa Collier. They held a 12-point. Here's Peely. Here's Van Loo. Yep, a three-pointer to fall.
A little confusion amongst the D as to who's supposed to be guarding her.
Coffee outside. Collier. Tried to come right back with the three of her own, but it's no good. Pass to Van Loo. Now Burrell. And here's Peely. Bambi right side. Misses the layup. And here are the Lynx now. 11-point game. Back to Collier. There's the trip. Drops in the tray.
And she had one in the first as well. And we all know that she can be dangerous from downtown. So the defense can't forget about her.
Now here's Peely. Erica Hamby on the wing. Pass to Burrell. Beyond the arc. And Carlton pulls it down. Now the Lynx with it. They played a great fourth quarter defensively, allowing only 3 points. Down low. Great pass to set up the land.
Crafty pass for it, getting it down low for the easy deuce.
The Sparks call timeout. Here's Van Loo. Pass to Hamby. On the wing, Neko Gumake. The Sparks, no good that time either. Here's Coffee. Carlton for three, Nafisa Collier. A rebound by Van Loo.
The defense has nothing to worry about out there with her shooting because she just can't dial it in from deep this half.
Now here's Carlton. Fires the three. Hamby grabs the miss. Gumake outside. And that comes off the assist by Erica Hamby.
Nice to see a Gumake knock it down from deep. That has to help her confidence.
Now Carlton fires from deep. And again, no good by Minnesota. Fast break, here come the Sparks. Shot's good by Cannon.
What a smooth finish.
And that's why they always love seeing her on the end of those breaks.
Here's Minnesota. Pass to Collier. Coffee. sinks the triple.
Well, this is why Coffey's on the team. Stretch the floor and knock him down.
The Sparks with the lead. Now Burrell. Vanley with it. And here's Nika from the arc. Rebounded by Coffey.
You can tell she thought that triple was going to fall.
She's just shaking her head after that miss.
Collier inside. She's covered by Ogumake.
This has not been a quarter to remember for her.
I mean, what's going on right now? What is this? She's not making any sort of impact for them at that end of the court.
Her efficient scoring. A nice lift to their offense tonight.
Coffey outside. Pass to Collier. From downtown.
Number 77. Second personal foul. 62 on the court.
One item that stood out is their ball movement.
Things are definitely clicking, and more importantly, it's tough to defend.
Here's Hamby. The putback. She hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
She didn't luck into that one. She knew just where to be when the shot went up.
Pass to Rupert. To the paint. Here's Collier. Makes it off the glass.
Finding a way to score down low. Collier can score with her left or right. Makes her very difficult to track and guard.
Hamby outside. Ogumake. Over McBride. Second shot opportunity. And the layup good by Ogumake.
That rebound and the follow, it shows you what she's all about. Gritty, determined, and a soft touch to match.
Pass to McBride. Howard. For three, Nafisa Collier. Good on the three-point shot.
That's a hard J to defend. Collier is 6'2". She has a nice release and is deadly accurate.
Hamby outside. Here's Ogumake. And she finishes nicely on the layup.
They're finding lanes to the hoop every time down. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior.
Or at least some fight.
So it's the Sparks now. They've got a 9-point lead. Pass to Ogumake. Shoots. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops.
I just love that rugged attitude from Ogumake. She carries herself with an unwavering confidence.
Now Rupert. Ring covering. And here's Rupert. Pass to Howard. Good D by De'Erica Hamby. Now here is Atkins. Hamby outside. Here's Ogumake. And that comes off the assist by De'Erica Hamby.
Those defenders look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're just getting pushed around on the low block. Maybe coach has got to make a substitution or something to energize his team.
Well, they better rally soon. They've given up 3 straight buckets in the paint.
Time called here. The Lynx decide to talk it over. Making a switch here. And here are the Lynx now. Trailing by 13. Pass to Collier. The kick out to McBride. And out of bounds. Sparks will take it.
That is an unforced error if I've ever seen one, guys. Just not an ideal pass.
So it's the Sparks now. This is the most they've led by, 13 points. To the middle. The 8-footer. And too long on the shot. The 3 ball. It's hauled in by the Sparks. To the inside. Hamby misses. And that's out of bounds. Minnesota will retain possession.
To Minnesota.
Here's Sherrod. Pass to Rupert.
2 minutes remaining.
Outside Howard. Lets it go from deep. Brink grabs the miss. Trying to add a few more points to their lead.
And it's not rocket science at this point. Just stay with what you've been doing.
Now here's Hamby. Latasha Howard pulls it in. McBride with the ball. Now Atkins defending. And it's good for 2.
And you just have to admire how McBride plays the game. Attacks with the dribble, stops and pops. That's a pro move right there.
Here's Alemán. Count it. Good.
Well, look, that's just simply a great move. He dusted off the defense and got to the cup for the easy basket.
Now here's Collier. Pass to Rupert. The 3. Hamby grabs the miss. And here are the Sparks now. It's a 13-point game. Down low. Here's Ogumake. Can't hit the short-range fadeaway. Collier outside. And she banks in the layup. And they are this close to putting it away.
Yeah, and they don't need to do anything special. Just take time off the clock. And most importantly, don't turn it over.
Yeah, don't pull a Tim. Now here's Ogumake. Misses the baby hook.
Impossible for them to come back now.
Yeah, just too much work and not enough time.
And the Sparks with possession here. Now Alemán. And so it's the Sparks taking care of business in this one. And some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think, made the difference.
You got to defend your home floor, and they really seem to revel in confidence. This is what they came out to do here.
So that's going to do it for this one, folks.